All right, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, 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 Kal Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles, the great millstone, and honors salutations to Wakim out there, laboring in his truth and sincerity without wavering. And this is a quick lesson, in prophecy, the last days of Babylon. And we're gonna call this show, as you see the title of it, it's about to get real uncomfortable soon. Even more. I mean, it's been uncomfortable times already, but it's gonna get even more uncomfortable, And just to add, there's a multiple list of things that are gonna happen. As you see here, this is an article in the Post, technically yesterday, May 9th, right? It says Biden admits migrant surge is going to be chaotic when Title 42 ends, right? So now, this has been in the news a lot. And the thing is that this is approaching. And this could turn into one of the biggest chaos. They could use this alone to start shutting places down, all right? Because they're not equipped. They say, oh, we're going to be prepared, or we're going to, they what they said, I think they spent like some 7 point whatever billion to get extra service and what do you call it, help for to prepare for when the immigrants come so they can house them and make sure it doesn't become an inhumane situation. But it's going to be just that, and it's going to backfire. You're going to have more people, so-called rich Edomites or Edomites, high class. Looking at the picture, the boys bit the bitch head. Dumb bitch. That's what you get, Oh, they just sitting there. Oh, yeah, they deserve what they get. Salaki, bro. I got get distracted by it. I didn't see that video coming. That shit caught me all guard and shit. Horse probably want to get his hair back. These bitches be stealing even these white bitches. They got weave. Don't be fooled. All these motherfuckers wearing weave. Eve ain't the only one that wears a weave. But anyway, so reading on an article, it says Creepy Sleepy Joe Biden conceded on Tuesday that the looming migrant surge at the southern border will be chaotic for a while. And this is all trial and error, and why they allowing this thing to happen. I believe it has a lot to do with the Charagma, whether they're going to use them to show to further push the envelope on that, right? The mandation of the Charagma, because they're going to have all these, imagine daily you having tens and 20s of thousands of so-called immigrants coming from crossing the border of Mexico, because they all go through Mexico, right? When they make it up here, they're going to ship them to Chicago, New York, LA, all these cities that's already overpopulated with so-called immigrants. And this shit is very ironic because the goddamn devil, the so-called white man, he's the real immigrant, but now he got other people. He's calling the people who are indigenous to these lands immigrants, So that's another, thing to show you about the pride of this devil and how he got everything flipped upside down. But it said that this is going to be chaotic for a while, and it's going to be turmoil out here, man. And this could be a real, like I said, I won't be surprised if they use this to push towards the Charagma, towards martial law, right? Now it says Creepy Sleepy Joe at 80. That's an old devil. You go back to that old wicked ass system, right? The old democracy, not the democracy that you niggas are claiming today. You go back, which is really the same shit anyway, but you go back to the actual Democrat parties where they were sitting there chumping up charges on you simple niggas, Fred Hamptons, the Panthers, and all. He was with that shit. So, he's with the shits anyway. And he's already fighting for his life anyway because he's being exposed, about playing around with his daughter, having sex with his daughter. He's part of Pizzagate, all that. So things are really happening. But what this means is there's going to be a domino effect, and it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. And see, but now we're not going to be caught off guard. Hold on, let me get the scriptures real quick. um, Thessalonians, right? First Thessalonians 5:1. It says, First Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. And we bring the scripture out all the time because the real believing brothers, the household of faith, the sincere men of the Lord, they're going to know what time it is already. They see all these things happening and they're prepared. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Meaning what? The coming of Yahweh Shai. While people are not paying attention, because people are even in a deeper sleep than prior to the COV. You know, the people are asleep. They're in deep sleep. So they're gonna get caught slipping, man, on all levels, man. When a lot of people don't even know about this immigrant surge, so-called immigrant surge that these devils are planning. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You see? And that's the destruction the Lord got overall for America, because this is going to backfire. Like the scriptures say, let them fall into the pit that they dug in Psalms. Well, that's what's going to ultimately happen, because all these different plagues that they're releasing and everything, they're going to backfire on these devils, man. They're going to be, getting caught up into these different diseases. They're going to be falling victim of the swords. A lot of their loved ones, and, it's going to be ugly out here, man. It's going to be really ugly. And see, we say this and people just think that we just say it as a cliche statement, but no, it's a prophetic statement. It's a true statement. It's what's fucking happening right now. You see? But the majority of people are not taking heed, and they're going to be basically going to be caught out there, man. Even people that know us and so-called loved ones, family members and everything, they're going to be caught out there, man. Because why? They don't got their eye on the prize, so to speak. They don't got their eye on Yahweh Shem Shai, his righteousness, man. At the end of the day, this is what's going to stand, man. The truth, the word of the Most High. So it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness. See, the brothers are prepared that day should overtake you as a thief. You are all the children of light and the children of the day. Yeah, the truth, the word, the children of Yahweh Shai. All right? Meaning we have this truth in us. We see what's going on. It says, we are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. And that's what everybody out here, they just, the walking dead. They like the scripture say, staggering like drunkards. But let us who are of the day be sober meaning a clear mind, not tainted with other philosophies, not caught up into emotions or having clear judgment, clear mind, putting on the breastplate of faith, right? Because it takes faith. You gotta have faith, right? You're gonna have to really have true faith, and not in this fucking Mary Poppins world, man. This rainbow bright world, man. This cross transatlantic genders, whatever you want to call these motherfuckers, man. Not no hope. There's no faith in this world, man. All this new shit with these transmissioners. I don't even know what the fuck you could call them, but whatever. It don't matter, because it's all gonna be wiped away soon anyway. But breastplate and faith of love is the love of the scriptures, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. The hope of salvation. All right, and salvation is only promised to the nation of Israel, and starting with the elect of Israel, the elect people that are selected to be pulling from this dark pit. All right, the true children of light, the real Israelites. It says, for the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai. Not Jesus the Christ, not Most High God Christ. That's not the name. You got to get it straight, man. You got to come correct. All right? So now, and then I want to get to Micah, the second chapter. And these are scriptures we bring out a lot, because these are scriptures that keep you in tune to what's really going on, because it's easy to get caught up into this world, this wicked-ass world, to get tired, fall asleep, but you got to fight, man. All right? You got to fight. uh, Micah chapter 2 and go straight to the point 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted." Meaning what? Here in America, this place is just totally polluted, man. They don't believe in the Most High. They break all the laws, statutes, and commandments the Most High gave us to follow. Okay, you got wickedness ruling. You got these women that are all out of order, calling shots. This is basically a queen of heaven, which the queen of heaven is being replaced now by Baphomet. 'Cause Baphomet represents the transgenders anyway. You know, that Masonic god that they all worship, the androgynous demon. Well, that's the spirit that the so-called white man's put in here, man. That's why you see some of that shit they slip it in with the Mona Lisa. I heard is supposed to be a man, really. Starbucks, the Starbucks logo, right? That's all that fucking bullshit, man. That's that androgynous, wicked spirit, man. That's over here through America. So that's what's going on out of here. So that's why you don't want to be involved in that shit, man. Because that's pollution, man. That's nastiness, man. They putting shit in the hospital. The hospital. It's like in the newspaper, this dude's husband's died or he's in the hospital. Man, get the fuck up out of here, man. Every fucking commercial you see, everything on TV is demonic, got that same spirit. So you can't get comfortable in this society. If you're a real man, if you got common sense, if you got spirit in you, if the Lord is with you, you cannot get comfortable in this society because why? The society is totally wicked, man. Everything in this society is geared towards attacking your manhood, geared towards turning you against the creator. Everything is off in this society. So a lot of our people, they done got comfortable with this shit, right? So the scriptures say, "This is arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction." And a lot of our people gonna be destroyed with a sword destruction because why? They don't have the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and they don't know how to, they wholeheartedly in the society. You still got simple, stupid ass niggas up here going to court and trying to fight for reparations, man. Still trying to fight for reparations and beg the so-called white man to give them some money back for everything they did to him. And this devil's behind the scene. They laughing at you stupid, dumbass niggas. You think they gonna give back everything they took from you? Huh? What type of devils do you think these are? You think that these are benevolent devils, man? You think that they're like good, like, you got good magic, you got bad magic. You think this is good devils opposed to some bad devils? These motherfuckers is not giving you back shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving you back shit. They'll give you an illusion. They'll send one of these puppets like Bill Clinton that says, "I'm sorry," They ain't giving you shit, man. And you got simple, stupid niggas wearing damn kente clothes, whatever you call them, African garments and them stupid ass kufis sitting up there talking about they want reparations, man. That's why the Most High is not dealing with 2/3 of our people because they forgot about them, man. They're not turning into the Most High. You see? It said, "If a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink, he shall even be the prophet of this people." Yeah, false prophet. And you see that happening with the so-called leadership amongst these niggas, man. They're sitting there prophesying out of their own heart. They telling you things that are not doctrine. It's not from the Most High, So now, let me go back to where we was at. Okay, it says, so Biden in 80 made the stunning admission that he's not sure the U.S. is prepared for the expected flood of migrants. That's how they're going to come in like a wave of, like a flood during a press conference that took place after he met with the congressional leaders about the debt ceiling, which is another issue. There's so many different issues, man. And that's why when you read in Daniel's the 12th chapter, right? Go there real quick. Daniel's 12. And we in a time of prophecy and people that sit there that, you got people that still talk about the Bible, this, that, and the third. It's because they don't understand the Bible. You got a lot of people that could read the Bible that could quote certain scriptures and things of that nature, but they still don't understand the Bible. It's that simple. They still don't understand the Bible. Because if they understood the Bible, they be being in a prepared mindset. They be doing what the Most High commanded them to do. They get up out of all these falsehoods. But our people love bullshit. They love believing in a lie. That's why they make the perfect slave, actually, even though they're not supposed to be no slaves. Our people make the perfect slaves, man, because they love believing in lies, man. And you can't tell them nothing different. You can't shake it from them. And the scriptures say that they have their conscience seared with a hot iron. All right, it's like they got like some of these niggas got Caesar Borgia tattooed into their brain. So that's why they don't try to hear when you wake them up to the truth that, look, this is what the Lord looked like. This is what he said. They ain't trying to hear it because they got lies tattooed. They branded with lies and falsehood, right? But now this is Daniel's chapter 12 and 1. It said, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Now, this is not talking about Michael Jackson or nobody. This is talking about actually the angel, one of the top angels, the archangel Michael, which when you got the seven angels, the seven angels, right? Michael is one of the top angels that's going to come back with the Lord, Yahweh Shai. And yeah, we got hope. That's why don't worry about how we going to be protected, or how we going to make it in these times. Have faith, man. We're going to have faith. Regardless of whatever calamity comes upon us, we got to have faith, man. Look, the angels already out there, man. The East, nobody can't touch the angels, man. Yahweh Shai is coming back, man. And I got to, you get into it and you think about it because, like, there's no power but Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We know that. And you see the magnificence of the Lord's power when you see these so-called UFOs defying the laws of gravity, like Esau, one chariot, there's not an army, you can put all these armies together, one chariot could wipe out all the armies of the earth. One angel, Michael himself, could wipe out all the armies of the earth. Esau could not touch so that's who got our back, man. And then it goes deep because the angel told John the Revelator, he said, look, I'm your fellow servant, man. All right, they serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai like we do, man. And actually, the scriptures tell you they desire to see the things that we see. They desire to walk in this wicked flesh because they've never been through what we go through. But they got our back, and Yahweh Shai definitely got our back, right? So, but he said, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Yeah, the elect of our people. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. So now, going back to what we was reading, this is a Creepy Sleepy Joe. Said, I spent close to an hour with the Mexican president today. We're doing all we can. The answer it remains to be seen. They saying they don't know. But I believe that this is a part of a test, right? And again, another trial and error. It says, Biden said when asked if the U.S. is ready for the influx of migrants arriving from Mexico. We've gotten overwhelming cooperation from Mexico. We also in the process, which is all bullshit. And now I heard, too, that you got a lot of Moabites that are sneaking in through these the Bishop Sakaran was filling me in on some shit with a lot of these immigrants that's coming in, and Moabites. It's a big group of Moabites coming in, So we're gonna see. This thing's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get very interesting, man, real soon. Real soon. All right. Now let's see. What's the other? And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave it there. And come back with a little more, Lord willing. But yeah, man. See, things like this is just gonna lead, and I'll probably make the other one a part 2, Lord willing. But this is gonna lead to just more turmoil in the streets, man. It's gonna be a lot of turmoil, and a lot of people are not prepared for the things that's gonna happen. And then one of the other things that's gonna happen too, because basically the Most High is pushing the pause button on America. So things are just gonna come to a halt. You know, you got a lot of them immigrants or whatever that's coming over here. They coming over here to get judged, man. You know, I mean, it's gonna be destruction in other countries, but it's not gonna be nothing compared to America. America gonna get the worst. America is the how would you say, the epicenter of the destruction. You know, America's gonna be the main spot. Like all of America's gonna be wiped away, like the scriptures say. You see? So, you know, it's gonna be real interesting. But with that, I'm gonna end it right there. You know, and hopefully brothers are edified and say, Kyle Allah, Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai, and Shalom to Sisei Akim. Shalom.